Beautiful Southern California from Dodger Stadium tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there. But hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Right on at first, nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it one away. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Up next for Arizona, Roger Lofton trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A man at third with one away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And not in time as the run scores.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Standing in now, Travis Clark, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with one down. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. Down low and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Now the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Steve Rivers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
up
first.
for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Steve Rivers.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Diamondbacks will try to counter his speed at first right out of the chute.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jason Jaramillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
In now, Stu Pop.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this is foul. Jaramillo stands at second with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
So stepping in, Tim LeCastro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. from the stretch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Pitcher.
And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Thomas Wright.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Thomas Wright. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And on the error, a run is going to score.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel
Now to the plate, Ketel Marte, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First things first, here's a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Three and 0 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aramillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the D-backs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Corey Seager, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively.
The center fielder.
And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lofton shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Josh Peterson.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Barnes, a California native, actually. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Roger Lofton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Clark. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's up there.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aramillo is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Julio Urias.
Leading
as they'll
off
look
for
to
the
get something
Dodgers,
going here and even this
the
game
pitcher,
up.
Julio Urias.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fouled off. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one away. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now at the plate, Steve Rivers. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, David Peralta. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he struck him out.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Steven Souza. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jaramillo giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
So striding in, Tim LeCastro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2 now.
3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there.
Now
even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jason
Leading
Jaramillo.
up
And
for
they'll
the
need
Dodgers,
him to get something going
the
here.
left fielder.
Things not looking very good
Jason
so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
Jaramillo.
innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw
The
more
batter,
walks than
number
other guys
3,
is exactly
second
what we saw
baseman,
right there. Pitchers
Stu
work around them
Happ.
and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stu Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher
batter, number
and
5,
the execution. If he
shortstop,
hits it, there's a
Torrey.
good chance it turns into a double play ball.
Seager.
But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J.
Now at the
Pollock.
plate, A.J. Pollock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 1 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The right fielder.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Arizona,
Thomas Wright already 2 for 2.
Thomas.
He'll look to add on right here.
Right.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. In now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. Right aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Roger.
The great equalizer, the
Lofton.
changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Roger Lofton. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball well outside.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Travis Clark.
Digging in now, Travis Clark. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, that's out.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. To his left, Turner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off
All
for
right,
the
thanks,
Dodgers,
Heidi. Standing in,
catcher,
Austin Barnes.
Austin
He'll start things out here in the home
Barnes.
fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Urias. Ladies
David
and gentlemen,
Freese will
your
get the call
attention,
here
please.
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Steve Rivers.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Steve Rivers. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Nope,
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, still down 3-0.
Your
Joe
attention,
Kelly
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the mound.
Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Digging in once again, David
Leading off for the
Peralta.
Diamondbacks,
He's 0 for 2 in the
left
ballgame
fielder,
so far.
number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Kelly is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready with the 3-0. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1 out, nobody on. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
Now
and I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy, the bottom third of the order, you have to go right after.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Souza, base runner at first with 1 out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Robbie Ray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Justin Turner.
Leading
up
up
to
for
the
the
plate for him
Dodgers,
here tonight. 0 for
the
2
third
at
baseman,
this point.
Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Jason Jaramillo. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Stu Hawk, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Thomas Wright will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pop comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 33, Roger Lofton.
So coming to the plate, Roger Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jaramillo going back on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Travis Clark. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down to the zone or just out of the zone. But
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the D-backs tacked on the courtesy of this
7th inning stretch.
It's now 4-0 Arizona. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That's shortstop.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball well outside. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa,
the right
so
fielder,
far,
number
so good, a pretty
31.
decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies
Dylan
and gentlemen,
Floro has been
your
summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so to
These
start the
changes
8th.
for the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot.
So
Number
digging in now,
54,
Wilmer Flores,
Dylan
0 for 3 to
Floro.
this point.
Yeah,
Now playing
not his
right
game
field
so
and
far.
batting
He's
9.
such a good hitter.
Number
We all kind of
35,
expect him to pick up
Cody
2 or 3 hits most of the
Bellinger.
time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling
6.
numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, David Peralta. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Striding in, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to Steven Souza.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Tim.
In now, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Souza is off of first with 2 away. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Aramillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Greg
attention,
Holland
please.
is on to pitch out of the
These
bullpen
changes
in the
for
bottom half of the
Arizona.
8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Greg Holland. Now playing right field and batting 9, number
Settling
1.
in now, Austin
Gerard
Barnes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter.
Now
he was
batting,
on
right
point from the
fielder,
get-go this
Cody
evening.
Matty V,
Bellinger.
what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Rivers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, and the fans don't like this at all. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that misses below the zone. Two and 2 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Dyson. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the pen
Now
to start the 9th inning
Dodgers,
as he'll try to keep the score
number
right
51,
where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Giles.
Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll be charged with
Leading
trying
off
to
for the
get on
Diamondbacks,
board, leading off
the
the
right
ninth.
fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Thomas Wright.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Wright. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. So 1-1. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom
center
line is,
fielder,
I love the
number 4,
effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
No strike.
Giles sets. Here's his offering. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 3. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Roger Lofton would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Turner in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone,
Roger.
but not by much.
Lofton.
A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, Roger Lofton, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they're in front 4-0. Silvino Bracho is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 61, Silvino Bracho.
Ready once again, Jason Jaramillo. And Dan, what's going
wrong
for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Stu Hawk, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Jaramillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now batting, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 11,
Yoshihisa Hirano comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 66, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ken Giles. Your
Andrew
attention,
Toles
please.
will start to loosen
He's
up
hitting
in
for
the
the
on-deck
Dodgers.
circle as he'll bat with
Number
2 on
60.
and 2 out here.
Andrew Toles.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Hit on 0. A 6'1" right-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. And a foul pop behind the plate. Lofton has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.